Ah, America, the land of opportunity where dreams come true, and apparently where home intruders can expect a safe working environment. Yes, folks, this week we're diving into a story so absurd it could only be real life. A story where burglars are the victims and self-defense is somehow up for debate. My name is Sirius, this is Unfluenced, and we're talking about how self-defense is not fair. This story, it's almost unbelievable. Let's talk about Jacob Redfern, a 17-year-old who, how do I put this delicately, made some poor life choices that culminated in him meeting the business end of an AR-15 while breaking into someone else's house. But wait, according to his grandfather, this wasn't just any old burglary gone wrong. No. This was grossly unfair. It was an unfair fight because, and I quote, brass knuckles against an AR-15? Come on. Right. Because when you're committing a felony, you should be guaranteed a fair fight. Maybe we should issue burglars a rules handbook before they break into homes, just to even the playing field. So here's how it went down. Jacob and his two buddies decided to break into a house in Oklahoma, presumably for some light-hearted borrowing without permission. They were armed with brass knuckles and a knife. They were dressed in masks. They were ready for action. Inside the house, 23-year-old Zachary Peters was peacefully napping, because nothing says welcome to adulthood like a midday snooze, but that's not the point. But his nap was rudely interrupted by the sounds of glass shattering and masked figures rummaging through his home. And so, like any reasonable person, Zach grabbed his AR-15. Now, what followed was a brief and very one-sided conversation. Well, the intruders didn't say much, probably because they were too busy freezing in terror. But Zach, he let his rifle do the talking. 3 burglars entered, none left alive.
Ready? Yep. And go.
Now, this is where the story takes a turn from tragic to, I gotta tell you, completely absurd. Enter Jacob's grandfather. His name is Leroy Schumacher, and he believes his grandson's death was unjustified. I mean, sure, breaking into a home was stupid. Leroy admits that. But according to him, the AR-15 gave Zach an unfair advantage. Holy shit, this guy is serious. Because nothing says fair like when 3 armed men are against one homeowner. I mean, really, Zach, come on. Couldn't you have just grabbed the Nerf gun and said, hey guys, can you leave, please? Let's do the Uno reverso. Imagine for just a second if the roles were reversed. What if Zachary Peters didn't have a weapon? What if he had walked out of his bedroom unarmed and politely said, excuse me, gentlemen, but this is my home. Could you please take your brass knuckles, knife, and all of my stolen liquor and leave? Yeah, I'm sure the burglars would have apologized profusely, left a tip for the inconvenience, and gone on their merry way. Or, Zach probably would have ended up as the headline, homeowner tragically beaten to death in his own home. Oh, but at least the fight would have been fair, right? Now, the media manipulation, they would have shown a picture of him in his cap and gown at high school graduate. Oh, never mind. That was yesterday's video. Now, here's the truth. Zachary Peters did nothing wrong. He exercised his right to protect his home and, to be quite honest, protect his life. In states like Oklahoma, where they have castle doctrine, homeowners have every right to use deadly force against intruders. And they were intruders. Let's be clear. The AR-15 wasn't the problem. The problem was 3 masked men broke into a home in broad daylight. I don't care if they were armed with brass knuckles, a knife, or a strongly worded letter. They forfeited their right to safety the moment they shattered that window. Now, Jacob's grandfather, Leroy, I get it. Losing a loved one is hard. But blaming the homeowner for defending himself, that's a leap. Here's a thought. Maybe, just maybe, the lesson here isn't that AR-15s are unfair. Maybe the lesson is, don't commit burglary. Seems pretty clear to me. So where does that leave us? Are we really going to debate whether self-defense is fair to criminals? Should homeowners start issuing warnings before defending themselves? Attention burglars! Please leave the premises within 30 seconds or I'll be forced to defend myself. Now here's a thought. Maybe we should stop glorifying criminals and start holding them accountable for their actions. Because at the end of the day, if you don't want to get shot with an AR-15, there's a real simple solution. Don't break into someone's house. Now, check out my Twitter. #AmericaIsHealing. Listen, no one is putting up with this anymore. And I've been posting all kinds of videos about this. It's hilarious. The national support of criminals is over. We're taking out the trash, and criminals who don't fear the law are going to learn to fear their victims. Can you feel it? Times are changing, and it's fantastic. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to do the like and subscribe thing. You want to hit that notification bell? Great, fantastic. Unless, of course, you think fairness means handling criminals a participation trophy. In that case, it's channeling for you. All right, I got some more videos coming soon, so I'll see you later. Thanks.